Hello. Okay, is this too close? What do we do now?
Yeah, go for it.
Ah! Okay, am I doing really bad?
Yeah, stand on the way it's not going to spray you. Hi, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to take you on a behind the scenes as to how I created this image with my friends Yinsey Wang and Annette. At the end of August 2021, I collaborated on a photo shoot with these two special ladies. Yinsey and I had come across Aesop's tale of the Peacock and the Crane. We felt like it was the perfect story that we could use to create art that combined the beauty of our two cultures. As we were still in COVID times, the team for this shoot was kept as small as possible. I did our makeup, and of course I'm no makeup artist, but whenever it's a smaller team like this, it's really fun to experiment and grow a skill set. Annette is an absolute wizard at hair, and so she was in charge of both mine and Yinsey's hair. Sammy, also known online as Mr. Mortimer's wife, created the headpiece that Yinsey wears. Yinsey brought over a handful from her collection that had cranes on it, and I chose to wear a lehenga that I'd worn to my wedding really for its nod to peacock colors. For the makeup, I got a little bit creative with eyeshadows. I used colors that were present in both of our outfits and in the accessories that we would have around us to sort of create a really interesting color connection with us and the scene that we were in. It didn't have to be perfect. As long as it was able to show what I wanted to create, that was good enough. I was pretty confident in my skill set in post-production to tidy up any mistakes that I had made. So for example, if I wanted to add a little bit more blush or take away some blush, I knew I could fix any of those issues in post-production. So the overall look was a combination of all of our styles, and we definitely had a lot of fun piecing it all together too. After getting Yinsey ready, it was time for my turn. Annette was in charge of my hair, and she did an amazing job at just making it as long as possible. I actually feel a bit sad because we never got a solo shot of me, but I'm still very happy with the shots that we got. For my look, I'm wearing jewelry that I had for my wedding, and this crown is by Carbickova crowns, and it is gorgeous. Here I am just putting the finishing touches on Yinsey, and then off to location it is. Now this is a location that I had been eyeing for some time, and I decided to set up this shoot as I would a self-portrait. So that meant putting my camera on a tripod. I used a Vanguard tripod in the end. For this shoot, I used a Phase One 100 megapixel camera with a 55mm lens and a Elinchrom One light with a deep white dish. So before we got into the main shoot, I made sure to get a couple of solo shots of Yinsey. She looks incredible, so here's what we made together. So after that, Yinsey and I set up the scene for our hero shot. And as for the photographer, well, like I said, this was almost like a self-portrait. The camera was tethered to my laptop, where I used Capture One to see the framing of the shot, as well as make any further camera adjustments. Setting up the framing was a little tricky, as I'd often need to get up, thank you mom, to move things around, but once that part was over, I was able to settle into the shoot and rely on Annette and my mom to press the camera button. So usually with self-portraits, I would use a remote to trigger the camera, but shooting tethered like this with Capture One, being able to see the image immediately on the screen made the whole process really easy and fun. We were able to see the shot and make any changes that we needed for the next frame. Here I am setting off a smoke pellet behind us, and we are trying as many poses as we can to nail the shot. So Annette is in the background counting 1, 2, 3 and hitting the button, and Yinsey and I between every take are moving slightly so that I could get all the pieces that we needed for our final picture. We tried a variety of poses of looking at each other, looking away, engaging with the flute and the instruments that we had, and between our headpieces, big hair, and big outfits, it was a little bit tricky but not impossible. Yinsey and I both feel passionate about representation and know just how much it matters. This shoot felt particularly special for us, as often diversity in the fairytale genre is not always apparent, and even from a fashion viewpoint, it felt so wonderful to bring together the styles of our cultures into this fantastical setting. I just think
nice with some petals.
By the way, this is really nice.
Oh my god, is that not gorgeous?
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Let's just have flowers coming
It's
out.
like an action.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so pretty.
Yeah.
I'm actually like...
Yes, you are.
Sorry.
Okay, how does that look to you?
That's nice. I'm gonna do...
Yeah,
I know,
tuck
okay.
that short hair underneath that plant.
Exactly. Then, get... I just want to hide that little hairband that it's on my picture.
Yeah.
Is this too much in the way? Should we put this out?
No, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
This shoot was a real team effort with everyone pitching in to lend a hand, and I am so proud of what we managed to create together. It is pretty amazing what can be accomplished with a small team and a big vision. After the shoot, we had the opportunity to collaborate with a team at Enchanted Living magazine, and I'm so happy to say that this set was on the front cover with a featured article inside. So if you want to go ahead and get a copy of this magazine, I'll put a link to that in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye!